Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Returnable for Grant. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Let's go, let's go! Ready?
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. J.C. Jackson normally in coverage, this time coming up and making a stop behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Second down, here's Chubb again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And some room to run now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On 1st down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having... drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are...
And he lost the football. And some space here. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Off of play action, it's Watson rolling to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Chubb. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. His pass complete to Rucker. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Herbert on 3rd down now. Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them.
Touchdown, L.A.! Mike Williams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson forced out to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got some space here. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Browns in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
No time out.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A pass there complete to Westbrook. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Watson on first down. Going deep here for Bryant. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Harrison Bryant, 43 yards. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. The York on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
And it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Anthony Walker. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 79 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Bryant. Touchdown, Browns! Harrison Bryant. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he is going to lose yardage here. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 72 yards. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Watson going to keep it again. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Browns 42, Chargers 28.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Dede Westbrook. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Flushed out right. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly
on Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.